Greetings everyone, this presentation is done by Dr. Dhanraj Kalgi, from Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Pune. This presentation is regarding chapter number 4, that is the role of front office. Key control and key handling procedure. Types of keys. Emergency key. This key opens all the doors in the property, even those that the guests have double locked. In addition, it also double locks the room against all other keys. The emergency key should be well protected. Master key. These keys open all guest rooms' doors that are not double locked. They are separated into 4 levels of access. Grand Master key. This key opens all hotel guest rooms and often all housekeeping storage rooms as well. It can also double lock a room if access to it has to be denied. Submaster or Section Master keys. These keys open all rooms in one work section of a hotel. A supervisor may be issued more than one key of this type, as he or she may be required to inspect work of more than one GRA. Floor Master keys. A GRA is given this key to open the rooms he or she is assigned to clean on a floor. The floor key opens all rooms on a particular floor, that area not double locked. Guest rooms keys. These are keys issued to guests upon their registration. The guest room's key opens a single guest room so long as it is not double locked. Many properties do not list the hotel name, address, or room number on guest room keys. Supply keys. These keys are used within the servicing sector of the hotel by the supervisory level staff to ensure that stocks and equipment are safely stored away when not in use. Card keys. Many hotels nowadays use the card system. This type of room locking mechanism uses regular door locks and special plastic cards that act as keys to unlock the doors. Key control. Issuing floor keys to room maids. Issue the floor key to room maids only after getting the signature on the key register. Room maids should never give the floor key to any guest or other hotel staffs. Collect keys at the end of each shift. When room attendants return the room key, ask them to sign on the key control register. Return the keys to the security department and get signature from the security staff who is taking over the keys. Handle Grand Master keys and Section Master keys. Only people authorized to check out Grand Master and Section Master keys should handle them. If an authorized staff wants to handle these keys for any special cases, then a proper approval must be taken from either ASST, housekeeping manager, or executive housekeeper. Do a follow-up with the staff who was taken these keys if the same is not returned in stipulated time. If you find anything suspicious, then report the same to the managers. Take regular key inventory. Perform floor key inventory every 1 to 2 weeks. If any keys are missing, and follow the steps under "Handle lost keys", handle lost keys. In case any keys are lost, then inform the housekeeping executive or supervisors immediately. Record the same on the lost key register. Mention the detail note on the lost key register with date, room attendant name, reason for the loss if any. Remarks. Control emergency key. Emergency keys should be stored in a key locker with a breakaway seal. Only in case of emergency the seal shall be broken to take the key. Open the sealed envelope and take the necessary key from it. Give the emergency key to the appropriate personnel. Whenever the emergency key is taken, the same shall be mentioned on the housekeeping log and also on the key register with the detailed explanation of the incident. Return the key to the emergency locker. Mail handling. Mail is often handled by the information assistant. If the hotel has a large number of rooms, the volume of mail received every day may be appreciable enough to make the handling of it one of the major and critical tasks of the front office. Mail may vary from letters, business and promotional material, cables and telexes to large parcels. The timely delivery of the same to guests is important, as it might influence certain plans, especially if an executive could receive some critical or urgent information from his office that would bear on his decisions in connection with his work. To safeguard the hotel from guest complaints regarding mail, most hotels insist on the following policies: timing and date stamp of all mail at the time of receipt. If the registered envelope or parcel is received in an open state, to record this in the mail logbook and have it countersigned by the postman. All registered mail, insured mail etc. should have the signature of the guest when delivered. Message handling. When a person wants to leave a message for a guest staying in a hotel who is not available at a particular point of time, the information assistant hands over a message slip or assists the guest in recording details such as the name of the guest, address, his or her room, note, time that message was recorded, the message, the visitor name and the information assistant's signature. The message is taken down in duplicate. While the original is placed in the appropriate key rack, the duplicate is sent to the room itself and supplied under the door. Modern hotels have a message light system. The information is a panel with the ballroom note listed, each with a message light system. Sometimes a guest staying in the hotel may want to leave a message for a visitor who may come in person or may call. This message is recorded on a message slip of a different color. This slip is a code to the information assistant. To refer to the slip should be informed to the telephone operator and the operation know when the time is recorded. The telephone operator informs the message over the phone to the expected visitor of the guest when he chooses to solicit some over the phone. Paging handling. Paging refers to systems of locality guest within the hotel precincts. The bell desk has a mini board with bells on a long handle. The guest name or room note is written on the board. When a guest has to be paged, the bellboy pages the guest by holding the board aloft around the lobby, coffee shop or swimming pool, ringing the bells to draw the attention of all guests. The guest concerned identified himself. Paging is necessary when a guest receives phone calls on the horse phone or needs to be identified by a visitor, or the hotel requires passing on an urgent message. This task is coordinated by the concierge, senior bell captain that has this service. Modern hotels have public address systems much like that at airports. The paging can be done on the public address system. The guest may be asked to contact the concierge desk. There are many issues regarding the adoption of this method. Some hotel managements believe that the public address system disturbs the peace of guests and removes the exclusivity of the property. Luggage handling. At the end of each day operation, the bellboy will receive 2 lists from reception. These are arrival and departure lists for the following day. These lists will be including following information: the estimated time of arrival or departure, name of the guest, size of the parties, special requests, flight details. With these details at hand, bell desks mobilize the service to assist guests while handling luggage for FIT and GIT. The bellboy should carry out the following procedures. Free independent travelers. Bellboy removes the luggage from car or taxi and will accompany a guest to the front desk. On completion of registration, key card and key are given to guests. The bellboy will escort the guest to the room. Group inclusive tour. In order to release the pressure of group arrivals, the luggage tags have been completed in advance. This information is usually obtained from the rooming list, which guest rooms have been pre-allocated. On arrival at the hotels, the bellboys take the luggage, count on bags and suitcases, sort the luggage into room numbers and floors, and deliver it to the guest rooms. Rules of the house for guest. Tariff. Guest should obtain keycard from the reception, while tariff is only room, meal and other service is available at extra cost. Settlement of bills. Bills must be settled on presentation. Cheques are not accepted. Foreigners are required to settle their bills in foreign currencies only, in keeping with guest regulations. Departure. Checkout time is 12:00 noon or 24 hours. The guest should vacate the room allotted to him on off period granted to the guest. On failure, the management shall have the rights to remove his or her belongings from the rooms occupied by him or her. Guest belongings. Guests are particularly requested to lock the door of their rooms while going out and while going back, not to leave the key in the hole for convenience of the guest. Private lockers are available at the front office. The management will not in any way be responsible for any loss or damage to the guest belongings, either in hotel rooms or locker or any part of hotel of any cause, including theft. Use of hotel facilities. The guest shall agree to abide to follow all instructions placed by the management, shall not be responsible for any injury to guest or damage to guest goods that may be caused or result by the use facilities or service for any reason. Damage to property. The guest will be responsible for any damage or loss to hotel property caused by themselves or any person when they are responsible. Luggage storage. Subject to availability of storage place, the guest can store luggage in the luggage room at nominal charges at guest risk to loss on damage by any cause. Luggage will not be stored after a period of 6 weeks. Hazardous goods. Bringing raw or exposed cinema or films or anything that are combustible or hazardous in nature is prohibited. The guest shall be solely liable to management if other guest, visitors or employer for any loss that may be caused by such articles. Rules of the house for the front office staff. Do not lean on the counter. It is a natural tendency and easily developed into a habit when you have the impulse. Stepping back to the office for some guest is more important than any other work. Always address or answer a visitor standing and never while sitting, and talk to him eye to eye. Don't turn your back to the guest. Do not gossip over the telephone. Do not grumble about your work to your fellow workers or guests or discuss the hotel policy. Don't discuss personal matters within the hearing of the guest. Even low-voice conversation within the hearing of the guest should be avoided, as this may cause suspicion. Follow the rule service without servility. Walk briskly. Don't run, be punctual. Always use the staff entrance. If you are wrong, do not make excuses but admit it rectifies the mistake, and do not repeat. No dates while on duty. Don't invite friends or guests to visit you while you are working. No private conversation over telephone except in an emergency. Attend to visitors promptly. Accept an irate guest a challenge. If you please 9 people out of 10 and strive to please 10th one, then you become an artist in human relations. Do not criticize competing hotels. This never helps anyone. Avoid using e or op and other slang terms and phrases. Speak positively. Every negative reply can be replaced. Be careful with expressions. Refer to men as gentlemen and females as ladies. Address them as sir and madam. Don't talk loudly. The receptionist meets many celebrities at close quarters, for example film stars and VIP. He should not show any curiosity about them. Don't stare at them. Don't try to listen to their conversation or laugh at their jokes. Photographs and autographs should be avoided. Don't smoke, whistle, sing, play or laugh, talk loudly, read a book or newspaper, or loiter around the lobby or corridor, etc. Blacklist. The hotelier's duty is to receive and accommodate guest hoteliers in most cases and have a right in the choice of his guests. However, after a few years of operation, there will always be a number of cases where the guests are undesirable, will be in the blacklist of the hotel. This may happen for a number of reasons. Wanted by law. Smugglers. Skippers. Walkouts. Problem makers. Bell desk. Handling guest luggage at the time of arrival and departure, escorting guests to their rooms on arrival. Familiarizing guests about safety features and in-room facilities. Providing information to guests about hotel facilities and services when asked. Locating a guest in a specified area of the hotel. Posting guest mails. Making sundry purchases like postage stamps, medicines, etc. for the guest. Keeping guest luggage in the left luggage room if requested by the guest. Checking if in-room amenities are in their original condition at the time of departure of guests. Concierge. Meets with guests and provides outstanding customer service to all guests, owners, and visitors of the hotel. Assists guests and owners in a branded, friendly, proactive and efficient manner with appropriate follow-up as necessary. Knows all essential aspects of our resort or hotel operations. Builds an extensive knowledge base of local area restaurants, shops, attractions, transportation options, and airports. Maintains a positive and professional relationship with all vendors and merchants. supports operations partners and vendors delivering communication to managers and guests on a daily basis, maintains inventory and stock of supplies, brochures, and collateral for concierge desks, prints and delivers correspondence to the front desk for guests prior to arrival, provides pre-arrival support for guests arriving on packages, facilitates correspondence with guests. Thank you.